Greetings, everyone getting ready for the IELTS exam. In today's video, you'll see helpful IELTS writing examples, and today's topic is art, written to match the official IELTS word count requirements. Each example follows IELTS standards to guide you toward clearer writing and a higher band score. Example 1. Many countries spend a lot of money on art. Some people think investment in art is necessary, but others say the money is better spent on improving health and education. Discuss both these views and give your own opinion. Answer. Many governments spend large amounts of money on art, such as museums, galleries, and cultural events. While some people believe this investment is important, others argue that the money should be used to improve health care and education. This essay will discuss both views and give my own opinion. On the one hand, supporters of investing in art argue that art plays a vital role in society. Art helps preserve a country's culture, history, and national identity. Museums and public art spaces also attract tourists, which can bring economic benefits and create jobs. In addition, exposure to art can improve people's creativity and mental well-being. For many communities, cultural activities provide inspiration and help build a sense of pride and social connection. On the other hand, opponents believe that health and education should be given higher priority. Hospitals, medical equipment, and trained doctors are essential for saving lives and improving the quality of life. Similarly, investing in education helps people gain knowledge and skills, leading to better employment opportunities and long-term economic growth. In many developing countries, schools lack basic facilities and hospitals are overcrowded, so spending money on art may seem unnecessary or irresponsible. In my opinion, although health and education are more urgent needs, investment in art should not be completely ignored. A balanced approach is the best solution. Governments should first ensure that citizens have access to quality health care and education, while still allocating reasonable funds to support art and culture. This way, societies can develop both economically and culturally, creating a healthier and more well-rounded population. Example 2. All students ought to study art and music in school. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Answer. Some people believe that all students should study art and music at school, while others think these subjects are not as important as academic ones. I partly agree with this view, as art and music offer clear benefits, but they should not be compulsory for everyone. On the one hand, studying art and music can help students develop creativity and emotional expression. These subjects encourage children to think in different ways and use their imagination, which can also support learning in other areas. Music education, for example, can improve concentration and memory, while art helps students express feelings that may be difficult to communicate with words. In addition, art and music lessons can reduce stress and make school life more enjoyable, especially for younger learners. On the other hand, not all students have an interest or talent in art and music. Some may prefer to focus on subjects such as science, mathematics, or languages, which are more closely linked to their future careers. Making art and music compulsory for all students could increase pressure and reduce time for essential academic subjects. In higher levels of education, students often need more freedom to choose subjects that match their strengths and goals. In my opinion, art and music should be an important part of the school curriculum, especially in primary and lower secondary education. However, they should become optional at higher levels, allowing students to decide based on their interests. This balanced approach ensures creative development while respecting individual choices. Example 3. Creative artists should always be given the freedom to express their own ideas in words, pictures, music, or film in whichever way they wish. There should be no government restrictions on what they do. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Answer. Creative artists are often seen as important voices in society, and many people believe they should be completely free to express their ideas without government control. While artistic freedom is essential, I partly disagree with the view that there should be no restrictions at all. On the one hand, giving artists full freedom encourages creativity and innovation. Art, music, film, and literature allow individuals to express personal opinions, challenge social norms, and raise awareness about important issues. Many powerful artworks have led to positive social change by encouraging people to think differently. Without freedom of expression, artists may feel afraid to share honest ideas, which could limit cultural development and weaken democratic values. On the other hand, some level of government restriction is necessary to protect society. Artistic works can sometimes promote violence, hatred, or discrimination against certain groups. For example, films or music that encourage racism or extremism may cause social harm and conflict. In addition, unrestricted content may negatively influence children or offend cultural and religious values. Governments therefore have a responsibility to ensure that artistic expression does not threaten public safety or social harmony. In my opinion, artists should enjoy a high degree of freedom, but this freedom should not be unlimited. Clear and reasonable regulations are needed to prevent harmful content while still allowing creative expression. Instead of strict censorship, governments should focus on setting guidelines that balance freedom with responsibility. Overall, artistic expression is vital for a healthy society, but it must exist within limits that protect the wider public. Thanks for watching, and we hope these IELTS writing examples were helpful for your study. Keep practicing, stay confident, and good luck with your IELTS exam.